What it do, ski YouTube world? It's your boy Jay Frez doing my first video. This is a little introduction of kind of a brief overview of the content I'm gonna bring you. Pretty much, I'm just gonna be talking about my experiences with the zodiac signs and my signs personally, and how I view them, how they express through me, and how I see other signs. Pretty much, I'm talking about. There's a lot of astrologers out there. I'm not one of those. I do watch the videos sometimes, just to get clarification on myself, and my self journey of self understanding and self knowledge and self betterment. You know what I'm saying? There are a few YouTubers out there who've inspired me to start my own page and my own channel to start talking about these things. One of them is RCEO. Big shout out to him. All the videos he posts really resonate with me, and that's one thing, one of the reasons why I wanted to come out here and make these videos, because a lot of videos out there don't really resonate with me. So let me go ahead and start off by saying I'm a Pisces sun, March 2nd Pisces. Shout out to all my March 2nd Pisces. I'm a Scorpio moon. Shout out to all my Scorpio moons. And I'm a Sagittarius rising, so shout out to my Sagittarius rising folks. A lot of videos that I used to watch, a lot of years ago about Pisces, and things like that, never really resonated with me 100%. That's when I was, fresh on this journey of self-discovery and self-knowledge and self-understanding. A lot of the Pisces videos just didn't feel 100% me. And they all say that, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of it wasn't really resonating, and that's just because your big three really plays a big part in your whole character as overall. You know what I'm saying? Your moon plays into has a big effect on you. Your rising sign has a big effect on how people perceive you, and your sun has a big effect on the decisions that you make and how you go about life. And it wasn't until I started learning more about the full spectrum of everything when videos did start to resonate with me a little bit more. And I do got to say that like the videos that you hear as a Pisces, they always talk about Pisces as someone that's like very submissive, very sensitive, very soft, just a lot of things that don't resonate with me. And that was until I realized like my Scorpio moon plays a big effect on my character and how I express myself and my emotions and how I process things. And then I started watching more videos like that, and I started to resonate more with Scorpio videos, but not everything with Scorpio. Just some of the characteristics, what I'm saying, that peep through. And my rising sign being Sagittarius, what I'm saying, a fire sign, very out there, very outgoing, in your face, because it is fire, so when people would meet me, they wouldn't normally think that I was a Pisces, just because I don't come off like how these YouTubers say a Pisces comes off. We're all immutable. We're a mutable sign. So because of that, we camouflage and blend in with all the other signs and planets in our chart. You know what I'm saying? The Piscean definitely hides itself well, you know what I'm saying, and uses the other signs around it as protection to protect itself. It is a sensitive sign. We are sensitive people to an extent, you know what I'm saying, and it does, some of these characteristics appear and disappear depending on your where you're at in your development. You know what I'm saying? When you're younger, some signs or some of your characteristics might shine more, and then as you get older, they dull out, and then other characteristics come up. Oh, that's Skinny Bone Jones, by the way, if you're like, what the hell is that? It's Halloween time, driving around, Anyways, so some of your characteristics, come and go, depending on your development, your age, where you're at in life, and those sort of things. So when people would first meet me, they wouldn't think I'm a Pisces. I come out, very outgoing, very in your face, very, like lively, that fire sign to me, my rising sign really kicks in. And they always say that, your rising sign is how people perceive you when they first meet you. And, unlike, most, typical Pisces, I'm not going to be in the corner, twiddling my thumbs, all weird and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like how they say most Pisces come off. I do have a Scorpio moon, but unlike Scorpios, I'm not going to be in the corner again like the guy from You, staring you down. You know what I'm saying? I might a little bit, but not really, not like that. I might, peep you out, read your body language, see what I can read from that, which is the Scorpio in me, and then, you know, the fire sign in me is going to come out, and I'm going to approach you, and I'm going to, you know, how's it going, how you doing, you know, and get to talking, you know, get to grooving. I do like to say this, though, about myself. My rising and my moon sign both protect my sun sign. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I did admit, you know, Pisces, we are a sensitive sign, you know what I'm saying? And my moon and rising sign definitely do a lot of protecting of my inner me, you know what I'm saying? They definitely come to my defense in certain times and needs. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, a typical Pisces doesn't normally speak out and defend himself and really, like, put his foot in the ground and say, nope, I'm not taking none of that. This is what I'm, you know what I'm saying? This is my program. Either you're going to get on board or you're not, you know? And again, like I'm saying, you know, typical Pisces, you know, wouldn't normally do that. But because I have a fire, you know, rising, and I have such a strong conviction moon that once my, you know, I make up my decision and I have my mindset on something, you know, you're not moving it, you know. Scorpio is not is impenetrable, you know what I'm saying? You can't get through that scorpion shell, you know what I'm saying? And I do have a little stinger, you know. Typically Pisces, you know what I'm saying, like we might be a little too good-hearted to do anything back to somebody, and for the most part that's true. But then also, you know what I'm saying, my Scorpio moon, if you do piss me off, you do me dirty in the wrong ways, you know, you may have gotten, you know, a zap, a sting, you know, from my stinger. And it comes out in different ways. It's not necessarily always like the physical thing, you know. They always talk about, like, Scorpios are good at manipulating emotions, and not in a negative sense, you know. It could be used for negative or positive depending on where you're at with yourself, and the universe and the world and those around you. But you know, like silence, the silent treatment, you know what I'm saying, things like that, you know, is how those qualities come out in me. So yeah, you know, I'm just here again, just quick introduction video of who I am, what I'm about to be doing, and you know, you're gonna get a follow-up with this, more in depth on how I see my sun, how I see my moon, and how I see my rising, and how they all play together into making me. So yeah, let's hopefully this turns out good, guys, and I can't wait to bring you guys more content.